What if everything is just to have fun? What if everything I do in my life, all the people in my life, are to increase my fun and joy that I have already? Not that I don't have. I don't need a puppet to show me what is fun.
Hello and welcome everyone to Relationships Done Different podcast. I am your host Leandra Costa, and today I have the amazing Layal Alnajjar with me, my beautiful guest. How are you, Layal?
I'm very good. I'm very good, very joyful, very happy, very
Yes,
energized, actually, too.
I love that. Yeah, I mean, how can we create an energized podcast? We have Layal today. Yes, and
Oh, thank you, Sandra.
Thank you. So, for everyone here that's listening, Layao is one of the relationships and different facilitators, and she
True.
creates classes in the Middle East and around the world, which is amazing. So, Layao, my first question to you is how was your life before relationships then different?
Are you sure you want me to answer this? I mean, I didn't know. It was like a life of, seriously, a life of total ignorance. It's
Uh-huh.
a litany of judgments, like all the time. I'm wrong. I don't know how to do it. I must be wrong. It's not only I'm wrong, I must be bad. I must suck at this.
Yeah, I think it's only you that go through that with relationships, right?
But
So then
that's how it
from
was.
yeah. And how when did it change? And with was that a particular tool or class or reading a book? How was it that changed for you?
The first invitation, you'll be surprised or not, or maybe not. It was being you changing the world. And I thought, oh, wow, I can be me and I can be
Yes.
okay. That was the book. That was really the book that like kicked it all in and made me seek for more.
Okay, yeah. And go ahead.
And then it was like I wasn't a relationship. I didn't start Access with being a relationship done different facilitator. The first thing the first specialty I took was talk to the entities.
Okay.
And then with the entities, that relationship with the universe, with everything, the invitation to be a relationships done different facilitator. Boom. Let's do
Okay.
that. Let's change everything. Now let's change everything. And and like the first relationship I recognized that I was sucking at was my relationship with me, myself, to be honest.
Uh-huh.
Like I
Okay.
wasn't demanding of me. I was, I was always thinking, I don't know how to think like others. I don't know how to be like others. I don't know how to fit in. And then with that, I don't know how to fit in. I used to do it from the place of, I need to struggle. I need to show them, not me, not be
Uh-huh.
me, show them, like show them it that I'm different. Now I don't need to show anyone that I'm different. I'm happy with it.
Uh-huh. And to me, it also comes from that place like, let me show you that I'm different and see if if I can fit into what
No,
your reality
no,
is,
no,
right?
Leandra, no, it wasn't like this. Let me show you how different I am so you can judge me enough.
Oh my God, nobody does that again. Oh my God, how does it get any
Yeah,
better?
like I
Yeah.
present the judgments. I remember, Leandra, when I met my ex-husband 30 some years, over 30 years ago. And when I went to meet him, I was wearing the lousiest kind of clothes.
Mhm.
My shoe was torn. And my friends would say, this is your first date. Come on, wear something decent. And I said, no, if he doesn't like this, I don't like him.
Aha. Yeah, you're already in your face. This is who I am.
Yeah,
That is so amazing. Yeah. Yeah. And I think
yes.
it ties with what you want to bring up today with the conversation, because when I ask you what would you like to talk about in this episode, and you said when choosing a relationship, where do you choose from?
Yeah.
So can you tell us more about this
Okay.
question? That I love it.
I've noticed like my reality, the sessions that I have, and also in all the access classes, even especially in RDD classes, the relationships done different classes. And then when facilitating someone about relationship, people are seeking a relationship out of need and not of acknowledging that there's something else that could complement their life. It's like it's always a need. I'm lacking. I'm nothing without a relationship. In the eyes of society, I am not right. I'm not good enough just because I don't have a relationship.
Mhm.
And they can't enjoy their lives, even if their lives are full of excitement, like full of things to do, and it's joyful, then there's always this nagging. Like there was a time when I used to feel the third, me myself, even before all this, before knowing all this, is that I'm always a third wheel with a couple. I'm always, huh, then what?
When you were in the relationship, or as you see other couples?
No, when I meet up with other couples, like if we're having a
Okay.
dinner, the feeling of the third wheel was so much, the
Uh-huh.
expression. Yeah, you feel like you're always, uh, maybe I shouldn't go out.
Okay.
And then
Okay, I get it. I get it. Because you don't have like the fourth person if you're going out with a couple, or maybe this
exactly,
is not correct. Maybe, yeah, okay, okay.
maybe I'm not correct. See, this is
Uh-huh.
the best thing. And then when I acknowledge the fact that I'm full of it, and it's okay if I'm not in a relationship. I started seeing it in other people from a place of, oh, I remember when I was like that, when I was in need of a relationship, not creating a relationship from abundance, from I'm a lot and I can have someone else to complement my life,
And,
not complete my life.
yeah, and was there a specific time that you did the switch, that you're like, oh, you know what? I don't need to function from needing someone, um, and I can look into what is it that the relationship I can have with myself. Was that something specific, or is that gradually through working
To
with
be
yourself? Like,
honest, my first relationships done different class I
wow.
attended, even before becoming a facilitator. That
Uh-huh.
was the day when a lot of, oh, oh, oh.
I know. And for those of you that don't know, there are relationships in different classes all over the world and different languages. And I also had the same that you're describing when I did my first relationship class, the different class, because it's like, there's so many questions that you don't ask yourself when you are in a relationship, or if when you're not in a relationship. And when you have those questions to, coming towards you and you listen to them, you're like, wow, how
I
can we
know.
um yeah, I mean, we really kind of, and tell me what you get, Layal. Do you get that we kind of grow up with not really having a clarity on what we would like to create as a relationship, or even having those relationships that really will nurture more
To be
us?
honest, what is creating a relationship? That was not in my universe to begin with. That was
Hmm.
not there. I remember, like, I remember feeling lonely, sad, depressed. And even though the divorce was my choice, I still felt, mm, I'm not good enough. I'm not good enough. There wasn't an inkling, even not a thread of thinking I could create first a relationship with myself. That was not in the vicinity. That was not even available on the table. I wasn't, I never thought, like, people get into the relationship in order to feel complete. And that's the only way to be complete. And now I'd say, what is complete?
That's it. That's a great question. What is it complete? What does the other person will complete in, you in a way that you haven't even completed yourself?
And that's the lack. And that's the lack. That's the need and lack. It's like, for what reason would I choose this? What if everything, and this is what I got, like, this is what I started acknowledging. And when it did happen, it became, wow, what if everything is just to have fun? What if everything I do in my life, all the people in my life, are to increase my fun and joy that I have already? Not that I don't have. I don't need a puppet to show me what is fun. We're dealing with men. I mean, as women, even what I'm noticing is that women are dealing with men either from the need of money, needing a sugar daddy. And there is nothing wrong, but it's that the money source is outside of the person, that the creation is not me. I need someone else to create my life for me, which has changed. This is what really shifted, is that I'm the creator of my life and relationship and fun and money. And
voilà. And I love that. I love how you bring that thing of really, when I really start to create and have this relationship with myself, that's where I will then be even able to create a relationship that I'm really looking for.
And many aspects of your life change when you get out of this need and lack element. Like everything becomes so joyful. Even, the amount of pleasure we can have in being in a relationship with ourselves to begin with is like unmeasurable, something that no one can have from anyone else. Go ahead. And what I require, no one can get it.
Yeah, and for those people that are now listening, it's like, okay, but how do you get that joy? How do you, start to have that relationship with
you? Yeah, but it starts, can I say something? It starts by honoring thyself, honoring yourself, knowing what you really require. What we hear, and I'm not against, I love romantic comedies. I love romance movies. I enjoy them so much. Okay. And I love romance. I love a good romance. I love going to relationships to do and have romance. I'm not saying this is wrong, but then what about us romancing ourselves? Let's start with this kind of honoring, when you know you can romance yourself. How many times you just put a candle when you're sitting all alone at home? How many times you would enjoy good music and just dance, even if you're alone? We tend to wait, And I always say in my classes, if you're waiting, you're wasting. If you're waiting, I'm not going to wait for that drink, that dance to be offered by someone else. I'm going to have it first, have it myself, and then, oh, wow, what a compliment if someone else also shares it. But I'm not going to wait.
I love that. We kind of, we grow up with this waiting, and it comes very much from what you said, from the Disney movies, from the rom-coms. It's like, we're going to find the prince or the princess.
Yeah. What if you're the prince and the princess?
Yes, of your life.
Yeah, you're right. Oh, wow. And it can happen. It's like people think, oh, you must have been in access or in relationships done different for such a long time. No, it's really a demand of me. It's not only that. You can have as many classes as you wish until you demand it of you to be that present with you, with your requirement, and be the gift to your life. How many times I've waited to be for someone else to gift me my life? And does that make any sense to you? Does that make you happy to wait for the gift from others?
Yeah.
That
And really looking at what gift are you? And I find also that people go into it, but how do I start? Where do I go? It can be even by doing something that you used to do when you were younger or a child that would give you so much joy by, as you said, dancing with yourself or going for a walk or swim in the sea or, anything that it will bring you more in touch with yourself. And then you start to have that relationship, right?
Yes. And it could be many things. A massage. It could be it's the little things, the little things. And I'm not saying go to a massage parlor. I'm not saying go to a spa. No. I would sit down and just have a cream in my hand or oil and I start massaging my feet. Oh, and I feel like, ooh, everything is ooh, and it's like this touch. How many times have we touched ourselves, even like when we're putting a cream? I remember before this, before relationships done different, before access, putting a cream on my skin meant the rush. Taking a shower meant a rush. Having I hardly ever soak myself in a bathtub. What if we put candles? Maybe a glass of champagne with those candles and maybe nice music. Just soak and nourish your body. How many times we do it not for something else? Like, not because you have a back pain, because you just know that your body is requiring this. So yes, I would do that.
That sounds so good. And so before we go, Layal, would you share with us a tool or a question or an insight that you have to anyone that's listening to have there to get out of that thing of being in a relationship because others are and really create a relationship?
Can I use two tools that I
Yes, please go.
Okay. I ask, where is my fun? Where is my fun and joy? And where can I find it? And I ask it every single day. Where is my fun and joy? And where can I find them? And then I would ask also, what is my reality? What is my reality? And where can I find it? So many times, everything that we use, especially in relationships, we use it from the point of views of others. We look at other people's lives and we dismiss our lives through other people's points of view. When we ask, what is my reality? I become more present with me and I start looking for my reality instead of looking, and it doesn't mean other people's realities are wrong or right. It's not that. It's just, it's not mine. And it's not what I'm seeking. What is my reality? And where can I find it? And if I'm going to do anything, I'll be asking this question all the time. Would I have fun? Even if I'm opening a bank account, can you imagine? Even with a bank account, this creates more fun for me. And it's almost like you're demanding from everything, every single molecule from the universe, this is my target. Fun. Let's have fun.
I love that. I love that. It's really because there's a level of presence in those questions that you are already being.
Very much, very much. And it is the case. I remember the first time I was opening my bank account in one of the banks in the Middle East. And my friend was opening the bank account for me. And I said to her, wait, I need to ask a question. And she said, but you know you need it. I told her, yeah, but I still need to ask a question. Would it be fun? She said, seriously, a bank account? I said, yes.
I love that. Yeah.
And it creates more of that. You are what, how there is a saying somewhere that you are what you seek. And I seek fun in everything.
I love that about you. Yes.
Yeah, I seek fun. And I have a lot of fun with you every single time we meet, even if we're chatting. It's a lot of fun. That's my ask. Fun.
Yeah.
What if relationships were just fun and game?
There you go. Yes. Mic drop to end this episode. Thank you so much, Layal, for being with us and all the questions and what you're bringing. Thank you. And for everyone, if you'd like to know more about Layal, you will find under the description of this episode. And Layal, I really wish I could meet you in person somewhere in the world very soon.
Me too. Seriously, me too. You never know.
You never know. Thank you so much, Layal. Bye, everyone.
Thank you. Bye. Bye, everyone. Thank you.